The way I think the security has evolved is by basically staying out of sight, out of mind, giving him more space as he grows, letting him interact more with people. As their fans have grown, they're more likely to engage him in a conversation than to grab him and literally rip hip-hop apart. Because I remember when I first started with him, it may sound crazy, but 3, 4 little girls, emotional, they have so much strength that they'll literally rip his shirt, take off his hoodie, and if it's a big crowd, you can lose him in the crowd.
I'd say the hardest part is just space. And so having security, it creates space for me. It creates boundaries. It creates just a safe place for me.
But as the fans have grown with him, so has their approach to be able to just come up to him and be like, hey, Justin, how are you? And engage in conversation. So give me more space for sure.
As the fans get older and more just knowing themselves more, they start understanding how to act, and they actually want to act a little bit more sane so that maybe they get my attention, because at this point, if you're screaming and super overwhelming, it's hard for me to kind of connect with you.
The most memorable moments dealing with the crowds overseas, especially in South America, it gets so bad that you start thinking, how am I going to get out of this? My name is Mikey Arana, and I've been working for Justin Bieber for 3.5 years now.
First time I needed security, I used this guy named Kenny, who was actually not really a real security guard. He was actually just a boy of mine who was like large. And we figured he could scare people off just because of the way he looked. But after a while, I really needed legitimate security.
I think we started to realize we needed security when thousands of people started showing up at radio stations. It was a little overwhelming. We kind of knew that we needed to step it up, and then we went to Australia and we told the Australians at this Sunrise TV show that we were going to need more security, and they didn't believe us, and then the kids rioted the streets.
Being at the place where the crowds were starting to get bigger, getting to the place where I felt like my safety was at risk. So, you know, it was about time that we started looking for people that were on that next level of protection.
I think Mikey, you can describe as loyal, professional, humble, selfless is the best one. I think that's the most important adjective when it comes to this job. Someone who's selfless, who puts others above themselves at all times because they're making sacrifices every single day.